Oh, it's warm out here with fire pit. Otherwise, it's going to be freezing my bum off. What are you doing?
I don't want this pallet.
You don't want it?
No, I want them 2 pieces there.
But you don't want that one. Why?
I don't want this one.
Why?
I don't want it.
Why? Lucy, you got some splitting to do. Eh? You don't want it? Okay, explain yourself.
Blame myself?
Yeah, why don't you want it? What's wrong with it?
I just don't want it.
No, don't want it. Okay.
Not fat enough.
Oh my god, seriously? Oh.
No, Jesus Christ, that's not going anywhere.
And you didn't want that pallet?
No.
Yeah, well, you can save that wood now. What? What are you doing?
Listen to fire up.
Okay. That poor plank looks like it's got a face on it. Look. Really sorry, pallet, but it's time to go, innit? He said no. Oh my god. Okay, guys, so I'm going to take you around the garden because we've got a. I know it's a bit dark and what have you, but Tanya, do you mind? Like, seriously. Tanya and I need to discuss what's going on with the garden and what we're going to do.
Nothing.
Nothing. You don't want to do nothing.
No, I didn't say we didn't want to do nothing, but we're going to be limited.
We are going to be limited. We have to think about, what we're going to be doing. So,
Christ, you know what's the cats been out there?
where? Hey, they've destroyed the. Oh no, the radishes are still there. I think just.
In the other bed?
But yeah, this is where the cats have been. They've been in and around our planters. Thing is though, because we've just been upped on the housing list, we're going to have to take all of this soil out, put it in containers. When did we move to London? Why can I hear Big Ben?
Well, you're at Minster, you idiot.
Oh, is that your... It's the Minster. Oops.
Can't help me.
So all of this soil that's in these is going to have to go in our containers. So, because we can't grow in those, we're going to have to clean these all out. And so they're ready for moving. Yup. So anything we grow is going to have to go in pots.
Well, that's too bothered because them beds will go straight into the poison when we move.
These ones, yeah. Because we will reuse those for polytunnel beds when we move. This is how our garlic is at the minute, which is pretty good. A little bit concerned that we might actually have to move before it's finished. I don't know if we can transplant it too happily. Don't think we can?
No, it's stayed there once. That's why it's highly important. It's supposed to stay there all over winter.
Oh, really?
It grows throughout the winter.
Okay. There's our chestnuts in there. Not doing anything right now. Just being good. Those 2 pots we're going to have to empty out because they're dead. That one we've got another trug, so we've got more there. Okay, hang on a sec. So our strawberry bed we're going to have to pick up and put in containers because that's not going to be able to be picked up as is. And our mint bed just still need to go and get the grass out of. We're going to pick up a lot of it and just put it in containers. So that's going to be the best way round, I think. You want to take the side bits off?
We'll take the soil out,
Yeah,
put in what pots we can.
yeah.
So these have died off now, haven't they?
Yeah, they've died off now.
So they're not
That
good.
one and the one in the orange bucket and the yellow bucket, they can go and be used for something else now.
So I'm going to take the compost out of them, put it into there, mix it all in.
Yeah,
Then 2 blue tubs.
Yeah.
For the courgettes.
are they?
They're going for the yellow courgettes. They grew well last year, the yellow courgettes.
Yeah, they did.
And then they're staying in them.
All right.
The other one, I don't know what I'm going to do in that one yet.
Well, we've got to put the raspberry and the gooseberry in pots yet. They have to go in pots, and the herbs have to go in pots. So we have to make sure that we've got enough
See,
pots for the things.
the thing is about it is, we'll be seeing the place what we're going to move to a bit prior before we actually move in.
Yeah, of course.
So, to be honest, the raspberry, the gooseberry and everything else, I could probably just shovel it up into a lump of soil on it, put a bag round it, and then transfer it like that.
Do you think that in the first week
Yes.
or in the first 48 hours of moving, we're going,
Yes.
shifting everything and doing all of that?
Excuse me, when I moved you up here, you know what I mean? I moved you out of your house and I moved all your stuff in the house.
And then you nearly died for a week.
No, I didn't. It was only 2 days. But I'm not too bothered about that one. But the thing is about it is, I know where it's going. All I need to do is take the spade, dig it in, leave it, bang, done.
Excuse me. It depends where we want it.
Well,
We're going to have to plan out the garden. We can't just, oh, look, here's a hole, let's stick a bush in it. It's
I don't
not
know,
going to work.
That sounds quite promising. It sounds like a lucky weekend.
Oh my god. We have got a lot of other pots though. They're in the shed.
Yeah, I know.
So we're
But
going to have,
need some for the tomatoes.
yeah, some for
But
the
we're not
tomatoes, some
having-
for the
We're
cucumbers.
not having many tomatoes.
Yeah, we're going to have to wait for the bunching tomatoes until we move. Those ones have to be put in the polytunnel. So,
Like we had a discussion this morning, do we put the polytunnel up?
Yeah.
Or do we wait?
I think we need to wait. I think, if we're going to be moving within 6 months,
I'm saying even if we're moving within a year, but then that means is we're missing out on a year's crop of stuff.
except out the front is a sun trap and we can put the stuff out there and it should be alright. We'll
The
just have to...
tomatoes will grow outside the front.
Yeah, tomatoes will grow outside the front, the courgettes will grow outside the front,
It's
the
just
cucumbers.
Getting them started.
We'll just have to get them started out there. Survival of the fittest, love. It's going to have to be.
Put them on windowsill, but they can't eat them.
Yeah, she did last year. She
I
ate
don't think
them.
there'll be any cucumbers this
You don't think we'll have cucumbers
year.
this
I
year?
don't think we'll have the space to do it.
Okay,
Uh,
that's a bit sad. Boo!
no, because I was to make up too much last year,
Yeah,
and I was hoping to rectify that this year.
yeah,
But with all this stuff
yeah.
that's going to go on, I get smoked to hell.
Well, that's because you need a smudging, love. The universe has decided you need smudging.
I can think of a better word than smudging.
Oh my god.
But I don't think you can say it on YouTube.
Daft monkey. Probably not.
I want a new axe.
Why? What's wrong with that one?
I want a nice one.
What's wrong with that one? Don't be horrible to it. Poor axe never did anything wrong. Just needs looking after. Like looking after.
Really, Cat, you're not that bloody young, Brie. Come on.
She yelling. Oh, bless her. Daft monkey. They left me outside. Look, our poor little plank. He's like, oh no, the humanity. It's got a face. Come on around here.
What?
Look, the plank's got a face. I'm telling you. He's like fallen over and gone, oh, the humanity.
Wants to catch fire.
So we're going to have to be a little bit careful on what we grow, yeah?
Really, in my age, we've got a lot of plants to move as it is.
We have got a lot of plants to move because we've got all the trees to move. We've got the
There's
herb beds to
trees
move.
do,
We've
herb
got the
beds.
fruit bushes to move.
And if we start, the thing is about it, we've got to think we've got a lot to move in the first place. If we're moving a long distance,
And we don't know where we're moving at this point,
If-
really.
we have a rough idea where we're planning on to move.
Yes, we do.
So we know roughly which whereabouts where we want to go.
Yeah, it's somewhere in England.
But
It's somewhere in England.
I'm saying to
That's
this
all
one.
we're saying.
I'm saying to this one, right? If we start getting pots left, right, and centre of tomatoes and everything else and all that lot, that's going to kill me more travelling pots around left, right, and centre and moving it all around.
Yeah.
And then having to take care of them the next day when I've got the house to sort out the next day, and unpack and decorate and lay carpets and scratch my buds and you know what I mean, and have a wash maybe, probably if I've got time in between it all.
You saying we're camping in the backyard for the first night
No,
then?
you are.
I am. Sod off, mate. I haven't got my tent back. I need to get my tent back from my cousin.
I saw a new tent on one of YouTube ones. I'll tell you what, it was an awesome one.
Was it?
Insulated tent, pop-up tent.
Don't. Oh.
It's only 600 quid.
Oh, only 600 quid? That's what we got to come up with to move, you daft monkey.
Yeah, but it's insulated tent.
Yeah, but it doesn't get us a van and it doesn't get us moved, does it?
And it falls down to about the same, probably a bit bigger than this chair.
Woohoo!
And it's a big 6-man tent.
Mine's a 10-man tent with 2 separate bedrooms and windows and a kitchen. Quite happy with
Does it
mine.
have a chef to go with it?
Yeah, me.
I said, does it have a chef to go with it?
Fuck off, twat. Cheeky sod. You don't care as long as it's got a pork pie in it.
No, we're flying that in the video as long as there's a pot pie there.
What was that?
That's the only thing I'll miss if we move out of York.
Yeah?
Pot pie.
Well, we'll still come back.
What, and drop 20 pot pies?
Yeah. Stick them in the freezer.
Don't just say what's it going to
Aww. You look so sad, love.
Well, you will be as well because it's the person who doesn't like pot pies.
Well, I didn't until I came here and had a proper one from a proper butcher.
But I don't like pot pies.
Well, I didn't.
It's like you don't like brown sauce, but bloody hell, you soon go through that stuff.
Well, I didn't realise that brown sauce was the same as HP sauce. I was brought up on HP
God, you
sauce.
call yourself a bloody chef.
Shut your face, you.
And you said, oh, what were you say, talking to your sister today? But we wasn't in a posh area. We was just in a
Normal area.
Normal area, yeah. Compared to the size of your house and everybody else was like posh area to us. We're common folk.
Oh, you twat.
Common Yorkshire folk.
Thanks, dear.
I said, I'm common Yorkshire folk.
Yeah, but I like my little bit of rough.
No, I need a shave.
Oh, bless him. Poor Plank. Oh, poor
Really,
Plank.
I've got a name. You don't need to call me that.
Plank, you twonk. Okay, so we have to be a little bit limited on what we're doing as far as seeds and stuff are concerned, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd rather do less because less can be more.
Yeah.
But also as well,
Excuse you.
I'd rather be stable at a new place where we're going to be. Than
Yeah.
have everything planned, and just to say, you know what I mean. Even if we didn't move this year, we're on a high priority now, so we'll be moving very, very
Soon.
soonish.
Yeah. Alright.
So I would say is we hold off, even if we put the soil into pots, use what we can,
Yeah.
so they can get ready to be replanted.
Yeah.
The strawberries, yes, I'd love to take them, but if I don't, I'm not too bothered if I don't take them because I can always get them and regrow them. You know what I mean?
It's like abandoning children saying things like that.
Yeah,
it's
but
like
it
you
is-
said, you know, with my herb garden, you were like, oh yeah, well, which ones can you leave behind? Well, I can't because they're my children. And you can't expect me to leave my children behind. Except for the one that lives across town. Because he ain't moving in.
Give it a week.
No.
Free meals,
No.
no rent,
No.
free internet.
No. No, he's a big boy now. He can do his own shit. Oh my god.
That's scary enough as it is.
Yeah. Anywho. So,
Yeah, we're going to downgrade this year
yeah.
until we know what we're doing.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping to get this stuff ground down.
Yeah. Well, you've done really well. Like, we're getting there with the furniture.
It's quite dry, so I might get on with it tomorrow if there's no rain.
Well, if you can, that'd be awesome. And then I can have a look at testing the paint out.
It is quite dry.
Yeah.
Might be able to get paint on it.
Really?
It's really
Needs to
dry.
be sanded back though, doesn't it? First, before
I've
the
already
paint.
told you this. Try it first. See what it's like.
Okay. I want to try it underneath a bit, rather than on top of it.
Doesn't really matter. Just try it on top.
Okay.
Because if it needs sanding down,
Yeah.
it's just going to be sanded anyway.
True.
I think, to me, if it's a wood paint, I think it'll just soak in.
All right then.
And then
Alright,
if it
Chuck.
does soak in, then you're a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Because it all needs some sanding down.
Okay. Well. Yeah.
And that's going to take forever.
It'll be fine. We'll be right. Okay, so chickens. That's it for me tonight. It's actually really cold out here. My hand's starting to freeze, which is not a good thing. So, it's good night from Plank. It's good night from other Plank. It's good night from me.